Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and it is Monday, and Monday is work day. We're going to be looking at the energies that we're going to be using this week to help us move forward in our week. It's a big week. There's a rebirth card. There's a death card associated to this week, and it didn't only come out in the monthly, it came out in the weekly. So it's real. This stuff is real. You're going to go through something where you're going to transform some kind of energy surrounding your life. It's a brand new day, and it's a brand new way of looking at things, and that's what I used to say in the other channel that I have. And it's most definitely that. You haven't only gathered wisdom, you're looking for more. If you look at her, she's standing on a pile of books. She studied these, and she's helped her elevate her. Okay, so I find with Pisces we do this very often. We go up that ladder. We just, we keep piling on the books and we keep getting higher. But if you see her, she's reaching out for more. She's asking the moon, please give me more. Please give me more wisdom. I'm ready to receive. I'm open to receive. The Page of Pentacles here coming in to show you that there's a lot to learn, and you're ready to be the apprentice. You're looking forward to it. You are okay with this energy. Okay, you're really good. What I wrote for this energy after I pulled the cards yesterday is you got the smarts, and you're going to use it to start something new. And it's not saying that you're not going to keep learning. I feel that you're going to question maybe more now than ever everything that you know and everything that you see. But you're going to be like an avid student, not one that's defeated by challenges, but one that wants more. You're getting hungry to have more, to know more. So this is going to expand your circle spiritually, and even of like-minded people. You're going to probably, I see some of you actually just going down the vein, or I call the rabbit hole of YouTubes or videos or online courses of some sort to get more knowledge and add it to your vast book of knowing. And you're still kind of acting, you are like the apprentice. You're not like, you are the apprentice. We're forever the apprentice. A teacher, a good teacher, they're forever the apprentice. I come from a different planet. Yes, I think we do. I think that's a very common thing to think with Pisces. The reason I say that is that I feel that a lot of light workers in general, it's not just Pisces, okay? We'll in this case, we'll say anybody who has that light working light within them, that one that sees things from a different perspective. We do feel like visitors. We do feel like we've come here and we're looking around and going, wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's nuts. Like, why aren't people opening up or understanding the imbalance here? Or when we get attacked, we find a little bit like, I don't fit in. I'm not in the groove that everybody else is in. I'm skipping through my record. And that most definitely could be. Okay? So treat it as such. Treat it as such. They're saying use that energy, Pisces, to look at it like you do, just think to yourself, I do come from another planet. This is a little bit alien to me. And now I've got to figure out how I can improve this world and my life and the environment. Okay? And by almost detaching yourself a little bit from the outcome of things or the personal relationship that we sometimes, like we burden ourselves with those energies, you hit it with a standpoint as a visitor, right? You're here visiting, and a visitor always has a different perspective. They see things from all angles because they're sitting back and watching it in fascination. And I think we're getting there. You are our God. And this is just reminding you that we are all the light, okay? Don't downplay your part in this. There's too many people who would want you to feel small or think that you have nothing to really offer or contribute to the life that we live. And the heart that's like disintegrating, I feel that it's just starting to share. It's like that source light that connects to everything else. Yeah. I'm taking a look to see if I can find what this little this little pamphlet says about that. Sometimes I am lucky and I can find it quite fast, sometimes not. Okay, so this one says, there is no other, none other. This is the other side of there is no you card. And we've had that there is no you. In other words, we're all one. So it's what I'm saying. The kingdom of heaven is within, and you can find yourself even anew in the universe. However, as God, you're part of this humanity. Okay? So have the Buddhists encourage infinite compassion for all living beings. So this is what I'm saying. Okay? By knowing, let's say you say, okay, I'm here visiting, it's helping you as well, seeing the world like we're all part of this journey. Imagine your body like a pair of shoes that you put on, that you're going to wear for a time. And everybody's got that same pair of shoes, and it's humanity, okay? We have to realize that we're maybe not that same pair of shoes. That's not good. Let's say we're all putting on a different pair of shoes, but we're the same kind of being putting the different pair of shoes. So it's just a different look. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's a different look for very similar energies. Let's say they're all white beings and they all have different shoes. That's the only difference with all of them. That's the way you have to feel it. It's that we're all the same and we're all part of God. We're all part of Source, whatever you want to call that. Big, to me, I always see it like a big ball of white light. And of course, that's not, it's really not anything. It's what you see within you. It's how you feel it within you. But it is everything. It is all. It is all. Okay? So, you're a part of that. And even though you're visiting, you are still part of that. And in order for all of these beautiful beings on this planet to get along, even though they're wearing different pairs of shoes, sometimes it's good to watch them walk a mile in their shoes, or watch them walk in their shoes, whatever way you want to see it. I know, I'm not great with these analogies today, but you understand what I'm saying, right? So, before we're talking about observe, wisdom, really, it's really valuable for you to keep that point of interest in your view. Yeah. The other thing I'm going to tell you right now, Pisces, is what I've been seeing and what I've been privy to is that you have to try not to delude yourself at this time. Or, what is the other word that starts with a D? It's going to come to me. Number 22, they wanted me to tell you, I said that yesterday, I believe that for some of you, this is your sign that there's something here for you. 22 is important. You've been asking for a sign, and you said 22 was the number for you to send a sign. We do that sometimes. I want to see a feather, I want to see a coin. 22 is something here for somebody who has been asking for, and it's coming through, because they're being very disruptive in my thoughts or in my words by saying 22, 22, remember 22. Okay. So what I was saying, it's important not to deceive. That's the D word I was looking for. To deceive yourself right now. And I'm going to say this way, when you're going, oh, there's not a problem. Okay? I'm perfect. There's nothing wrong with me. There's not a problem with me. It's not the time for that. It's time to look at it square in the face. Square in the eyeballs of whatever is the ugly truth. It doesn't matter if it's for you or other people. Whether you like it or not, it will be a great service to you if you see it without deceiving it, without deceiving what it truly means. Because if you deceive yourself, if you keep lying to yourself, it's not going to serve, it's not going to serve you well. You're going to get very blurry. You're going to get very lost. Because right now, everything that isn't, I don't know, of the vibration of healing and clearing, things, if they haven't burned up already, they will burn up. It's like they keep telling me, burn up on re-entry. Okay, when you don't deal with the flaws, it's going to burn up on re-entry. Okay, so that's pretty intense messages there. Not really with the reading, but well, it is the reading, okay, but I mean, not with the cards. I mean, it came in like, I don't know, it came in separate, right? Time to leave that crap behind, absolutely. Time to be crystal clear with yourself, okay? Yep, nurturing. Abundance. Personal block. Let's see, the star. Yeah, it's all about alignment. Yeah, the Hermit is shining a light. Okay, so let me look at this, Pisces. Let me take a look. This is obvious right here, these two together. You need to be crystal clear about the path that you're going on and where you're going. And you need to leave the stuff that is confusing you behind. I mean, honestly, the stuff that is deceiving you, the stuff that is dragging you down. And it's hard to do, okay? The Eight of Cups, I don't mention this, but leaving is hard to do. Leaving that stuff, or leaving the stuff that you've always known, it's really hard. But you need to take the time alone to gain clarity. And you need to let those go so that you have space or room in your head to really move forward in the path that you need to go to. Okay? These are the paths. I mean, this is wealth, abundance, nurturing. With this clarity, sometimes it's not always easy. It's gonna the flip side to the work that you're doing, the looking at the beast in the face, this apprenticeship that you're going through, it's not all bad, okay? Some of it is. Sometimes it just takes, it knocks the wind right out of you, but the good part of it is that on the flip side, when you've done the work, you planting seeds that you don't even realize are happening. Let's say you get rid of very deceitful or bad relationships, only to now replace it with people who nurture and help you. Those people, they're their weight in gold for you, because they are contributing to your well-being. And those are seeds that are planted that pay off later on. Dividends that you don't even see now, that you can't even fathom. It's like those seeds, you know, you're expecting, you plant seeds and you're expecting maybe 1 or 2 plants. But in this case, you're going to get an abundant garden that you don't even know about. There are more seeds there than you anticipated, okay? Because you didn't count them personally. You kind of just, you know, put them in the garden. When they grow and there's so many of them, you're going to go, wow, there's like so much more than I thought. And this work is what it's going to do, okay? This is your hard work bringing in the dividends, the pentacles, the abundance, the nurturing. So there is hard work to do, but in doing that hard work, it's going to pay off. You know, and they're telling me you should always invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself. Always invest in paying attention to things and learning new things and fixing things. The more you do for yourself, the better it is. It's always going to pay off when you put the time, when you invest the time in helping your journey and your path in life. And when you remove those blocks, the star is coming in again. I mean, it came in twice last week. They're saying this is you. This is you. Okay? Nothing around you. This is you. This is all your decision. You. Okay? When you unblock this, things happen. Things start happening. Okay? The restrictions fall away. The fear goes away. The helpless thoughts, the limiting beliefs, the inner critic, okay, the victim mentality. This is all what you're getting away from. The self-defeat, the standing alone in defense of yourself. I mean, this is all caused by you. And when you do, the star. When you finally let go of all of this, you'll be able to look up and see just the perfection of your own world. The alignment of your chakras, the alignment of your goals, the balance. It's going to take a little bit of insight for you. You definitely have more inward introspection to do, more wisdom. Okay, the wisdom card came in, and he's the card of wisdom, so there's no surprise there. While you're busy being the Page of Pentacles, I'll tell you this much. You are becoming the wise one. You are becoming a master at knowing energies, on how to gauge what's going on around you, how to be really in your environment without being in your environment. You know what I mean? Without being affected so much by that environment. You're going to find yourself being able to deal with things that come in your face and being able to turn around and let it go. Almost as fast as it comes in. And that's fantastic, because that is one of the things that is the hardest when we get attacked personally by other people who are going through their own things for whatever reason. They could be jealous of you. It could be their own problems. The way they deal with everything is toxic. It doesn't have anything to do with you. It's their own journey. It's their own path. So you're lighting the way. You know, these people are going to fall away. I mean, they can't, you're either going to fall away or they're going to fall away, but it's going to reach a conclusion. That energy can only be fed if somebody's there to feed it. That negativity, it can only be fed if you stand there and feed it. And if there's nobody feeding it, it dies a very lonely death. And that's okay, because you want it to be reborn into something that can be usable and something that's that can contribute to everybody. Okay? Everybody's invited, but not everybody's going to accept the invitation, is what I'm hearing here. Wow. There's a lot of message coming in for this, but I think there's a lot of people going through different situations. What I'm hearing from them is that some of you are dealing with personal relationships. Some of you are dealing with just work relationships or negative energies that you've been dealing with for a very long time. And you're trying to grow in this space of where people are not growing. They've just stayed exactly the same, or at least it feels like it to you. If anything, certain situations where there's a lot of stress, some people can become even worse than themselves. And then it becomes just a little bit, a little bit harder to deal with, okay? All right, so I'm going to take the Psychic Teller. That one was a little far for me. I'm using this as an oracle because it's not a full tarot deck, and I do love the cards. Let's see here. Honestly, Pisces, if you look at something and say, I come from a different planet, and you really sit in that energy, imagine you're visiting. And you're taking in what's going on, you know? You're going like, this is an interesting planet, okay? All right. The Death card showed up again.